Hello everyone. UK is entering into Christmas holiday period. In parallel, UK is also preparing for a strike period. That is, lots of companies have announced about to conduct strikes. Which is not a common scenario or a common occurrence in UK. The strikes are very rare in a country where the labor laws are very strong on both sides, consumer as well as the, I would say, employee as well as the employer side. However, there are a lot of big unions in the UK which are now balloting. That means that if you want to do a strike, you have to ballot and ask the employees or the members of the union that whether they want to do the strike based on the conditions. So during this Christmas period, lots of companies, around more than 10 companies, have announced strikes during the key Christmas holiday or key Christmas purchase period, where lot of companies were expecting a huge sales because the whole year, out of the 10-12 months, the last 2 months, November and December only, most companies expect their whole sales to be in a positive manner, or they expect the sales to cover the expense of the past 10 months. So what are the sectors they're striking is railway sectors like train drivers and signal people, train signaling people, and then track maintenance people, nurses of they are conducting their strike for the first time in the history of a nursing union. More than 100 years old nursing union, they are doing the strike for the first time because of working condition, pay is very low, all those reasons. And then comes the ambulance drivers who was working in the NHS. They are also striking. Firefighters in some area, they are also striking. And recently, another thing happening is the border force, that is the people who allow you the visa control people at the airport, they are also going to strike. There are a lot of people, lot of sectors announcing strikes during the Christmas period. Reason being is to get the attention of government, so that the government will come and discuss with them and then accept or negotiate their terms and conditions, so that they accept a pay raise, increase their working condition. With respect to nurses, they are saying that due to lack of recruitment, a single nurse is doing a job of two people and then get exhausted and paid less. There is no increment in the salary. Also, the cost of living crisis, the inflation is more than 11%. The government is saying we will give you 5% increment, but 5% increment straight away is eaten up by the 11% inflation. So it's no use for us. A lot of nurses are leaving the jobs and going into work in supermarket, where they're saying that we are stress free and I'm able to gain more, kind of earn more compared to working for 12 hours in a very stressful situation in a nurse, which they like to do. They love their job, but the condition is very very bad. They're saying that they are stressed out, they are burned out. So that's the reason they want to resign the nursing job and then come back to or go to the retail sector, work there, and then get better paid. In some areas, nurses are kind of, they don't have proper sufficient money. They are going to food bank and asking for food from there. So which is not a good sign. And again, with respect to train drivers, they are saying that their jobs are not safe. Lot of train companies are closing the, or kind of slashing the jobs because of cost of living crisis, increase in the energy prices. So to keep the profit, they are reducing the staff, which is not good. And also the rail union are asking for a hike again, and ambulance drivers asking for a hike, and then the border security force, except army and police, the strikes are announced almost majority of the sectors. So the reason for the December is to get the attention of the government, so that government will avoid retail sales flop. In the sense, people will avoid buying things. By that way, it will kind of reflect in the whole sector, that less spent in the shops, that means less money to the government, less tax to the government, less sales, then less profit, and then it will come back to the employees again as less profit. Because of less profit, they will reduce the staff. So all this will happen. So Christmas period being a very important period, and then to get the attention of the government, lots of strikes are announced. The strikes here will not happen continuously or kind of until the government stay. What they will do is they will announce 2 dates. Okay, I'm going to do the strike. We are going to do the strike for 2 days. That is Saturday and Sunday, and then in another 2 days in some Monday and Tuesday, in the a week after. Likewise, they will do in some other countries. They will start the strike. They will finish the strike until the demands are met. But here it won't be like that. They will announce a couple of days straight away, and then they will give a couple of days gap. and then couple of days again in strike. Lot of areas or a lot of job areas are doing, the sectors are making or can announce the strikes. Main thing is the rail strikes, which is impacting the people going to their home for Christmas. All those are impacted. Government is still saying that we will not accept all your terms because it's very costly. If someone wants more than 10% of increment, that increases the government burden by more than 100 billion. For that, the government has to get money from outside. So a lot of things happening. Just keep a watch if you are planning to come to UK during Christmas period. A lot of transport sector and other areas are making are kind of conducting strikes. Even ambulance will not come for any serious issues. We have to wait and watch what happens. In this video, I'm just giving you information about the strikes planned across UK during the December Christmas period. Hope this helps. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.